Hey traders, welcome to WeTrade Wave's weekly Forex forecast. First of all, thank you for your likes and comments on our last video. We really hope all of you guys made money last week. Market was moving exactly as expected, and I will show you some proofs shortly anyway. Now, next week guys is going to be extremely volatile, and probably the last week of the year where we will see decent moves in the market. And since we cannot explain you everything here in 15 to 20 minutes, it's really important, especially those of you who are premium members, to attend and listen to this Sunday live session very carefully this week. A lot of fundamental events for Pound, Swiss, Aussie, we have FOMC, Euro news, and a lot of other factors have effects on the next move. So we will go through every single fundamental event in detail and explain you the structure step by step and how to trade the variations. So, those of you who are new to WeTrade Wave channel or who are not members of Premium Analysis Service, do not miss this Sunday live session. All the details on how to join the Sunday session is in the description under this video or in the first comment. DXY, for this one, last week market was here, and I said to you, market will be falling to break this low, go back up as a corrective structure or as an impulsive wave. After this up move, one more drop before the next structure. We've got this drop, we've got this up wave, and market is falling now. 3 waves in advance. And this is guys the power of wave analysis, market structures, and understanding how really market moves. Now, those of you who missed guys our last week's video, I highly suggest you to go back and watch it till the end. Last week's video guys was very important and most probably is the only Forex video that you need in order to be a better trader and not lose money. So, you go back, you watch it once more till the end. Not only that, everyone who will like and comment under our last week's video, he will enter the draw to win our Masterclass course. 2 winners guys will be announced next week, and the software will randomly select 2 names from those who will like and comment under last week's video. Coming back to the XY, after this drop, market corrects, it gave us this drop and now looks like it's correcting upwards. What this means? Based on the current structure, one more fall is very possible. Based on the current structure. After this drop, another up wave will be coming. Now, this drop guys is not needed for the structure. Even it's a high probability chance move, but it's not needed for the structure. What I mean by that? From here, market can push up. Which wave to trade is up to you. Which wave are we going to trade? How market might behave? Where's the high probability chance move? And how to trade before and after FOMC? All of this guys will be covered in details during our Sunday session. Even if market will drop and give us a corrective structure, we will explain you what to do, step by step, every single variation. So I'm repeating, is highly recommended to not miss this Sunday session. Euro dollar, if you remember, we said market will drop, it will give us a corrective structure similar to this one, for another up wave. We've got first this up move, as predicted, this drop, corrective structure, drop, and market started to push up. Every single wave guys is tradable here. So we have forecasted 3 waves in advance. Those of you guys who want proof, go back and watch our previous video. I will leave a link for you anyway in the description under this video and in the first comment as well. And by the way, look at this. We've got this drop, corrective structure, drop, and up. Here we've got the same thing. Drop, corrective structure, drop, and then up again. I have explained guys for you this scenario more than once here on YouTube, and if you watched last week's video, you will understand it better. Now, what's next? Based on the current structure, one push up is very possible. So one push up here before the next wave. What after this up move? Another fall will be coming. Alan, is this up wave needed for the structure? No, it's not. Is it a high probability chance move? Yes, it is. So guys, market can fall from here without breaking this top. But like I said, it's not a high probability chance move. First thing first that we can see based on the current structure, one push up and then another drop. Any more variation here? Yes, we do have more variations. And also will explain you how you can spot the change of structure and what to do if market started to give us what is not expected. I'm repeating, next week is extremely volatile week and you can take advantage of it. Now, those of you are thinking, Alan, how are you expecting your dollar to fall where everyone is expecting Fed to higher interest rate by 50 basis points only? All of this, guys, will be covered in detail during our Sunday live session, and how to trade before FOMC and after FOMC. Pound dollar, same thing. We've got a drop, corrective structure, one more fall, and the market is pushing up. If we get a corrective structure here, one more push up is very possible. This is a high probability chance move before the next drop. At the same time, market can drop from here before the next up move. Is this a high probability chance move? It's not, but it's one possibility. Even if market will decide to go with this route, we will show you what to do next. Why I'm focusing more on this up wave here? Because this, guys, is an uptrend and looks like this wave is going to be an extended move. Where's the next stop? In case pound dollar will be pushing up, the next stop, guys, will be at 1.25. More than one variation here. I'll be personally looking for buy setups if market gives me the structure that I'm waiting for. If you are biased to the downside and you want to trade this drop, is up to you. For us, we might wait for complete structures to go for the next buy setup. And if this structure will be completed before the news, because remember, next week also we have pound news and dollar news as well. We will follow the structure step by step and everything will be explained during the Sunday session. Aussie dollar, looks like market is giving us here a running flat before the next up move. So one more push up is very possible. After this up wave, we will see how market will behave to take the next action. All of you are in the buy, you keep moving your stops in the direction of the trade and let the market unfold. The bias for now is toward the upside. Dorian, we've got a corrective structure, one more drop, and then we started to move up. After this up wave, market is correcting for another up move. If this corrective structure, guys, will extend, the next move is toward the upside. Even if not, we are biased to the upside for dollar yen. Any sell setup from current levels, we might ignore it. But let me explain you one thing here. This corrective structure, guys, needs to be completed before we go for our buy setups, because we have one variation that might push this all the way down to break this low. One variation is more than enough for you to not over risk, not overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. Because if you are damn sure that market will push up, you still have 1%, 2%, 5% chance that market might fall here 500 pips on you. So do not over risk, overtrade, or add to losing positions. The higher probability chance move is toward the upside. One variation, I'm repeating, one variation, we'll explain this during the Sunday session anyway. It will push this to the downside to break this low once more. The structure is in the making at the moment, and we still need some waves before we go for the next trade. New Zealand dollar, we've got this up wave, this drop, and market is pushing up again. Let the market break this top and we'll go for the next structure. If above this top, market didn't give us any corrective structure, the next stop will be at 0.65. From these levels, you look for pullback. This, guys, is an uptrend. It's a strong uptrend anyway. Those of you who trade with the trend, which what we suggest you to do, you must be in already from here, from these levels, or even from lower levels. All you have to do is to keep moving your stops in the direction of the trade and let the market unfold. Here's another tip for you. The stop loss, guys, should be only moved in the direction of the trade, which means if you are in a buy position, your stop loss should be moved up only. If you are in a sell position, your stop loss should be moved down only. So do not remove it or do not move it in the other direction of your trade. Coming back to New Zealand dollar. Those of you who would like to trade with the trend, you must be already in. And those of you are paying attention to every single wave and every single structure above this top, you start to look for your sell setups. Even this might be very dangerous sell, but as a scalping trade, you can do it if you would like. If not, wait the market to give you a corrective structure before you go for the next buy setup. Can the market fall from here? 100% it can. So on Monday morning, you might see market start falling like crazy. This is one variation, and it will be logical, especially if they are planning to drop the dollar. Pound yen, this was perfect, and I really hope guys a lot of you trade this pair, get in the buy, and made money trading this up move. What's next? Looks like market will drop before the next structure. So if you are in this buy and still holding, you can take profits or move your stops to break even and let the market unfold based on structures. And on waves, this is the next possibility. Is this a tradable move? It is a tradable move, but you have to be very careful trading this drop because it might be a short-term trade, very fast move before the next up wave. The trade was from here to the upside. USOIL, market was here 2 weeks ago, and we said wait for market to break this low and you look for buy setups. We've got this drop and market started to push up. We said last week, the next wave depends on fundamentals. And before they did the meeting, on Sunday session, we said guys, we are looking for this sell. On Sunday and Wednesday, we have covered USOIL short. And we're expecting market to go all the way down to break this low. This is exactly what the market did. This drop guys was covered during our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions. Now, what's next? After this drop, looks like market will go up again. This upwave, it might be impulsive or corrective. In all the cases, all of you are in the sell, you take profits or you move your stops and let the market unfold. Those of you are not in and wanna scalp or go for short-term trades, you can look for this upwave. Depends on how this wave will behave, we will update you. Gold, we said last week market will push up to break this top and then it will fall back down. This is exactly what market did. After this drop, market started to push up slowly. But not only that, this upwave guys started to gain momentum, correction up. We haven't broken this top as yet. So a down move from here is still a possibility, or market will be going up to break this top before the next fall. This is a very critical guys and crucial structure. I cannot explain more details here because if I want to show you the patterns, the variations, I need more than 15 to 20 minutes. All what I can say to you, those of you who are trading this drop, you must have made money. Or the worst case scenario is break even. Those of you are not in, you can look for your sell setups. It will be dangerous, but worth the risk. If we get a corrective structure here, one push up is very possible. At the same time guys, gold will be very volatile next week. Not only because of the dollar, a lot of other news, geopolitical situation, Russia decision in terms of oil and gold, and a lot of other things. Like I said, I cannot cover fundamentals and structures here because this will take more than 20 to 25 minutes. The structure, fundamental events, what is affecting gold price, how to trade the next move, which move are we going to trade, all of this guys will be covered in details in this Sunday session. And I'm repeating once more, do not miss guys this Sunday session. Next week will be probably the highest volatile week for 2022. And after that, market will be dead. The good part, you can take advantage of it. To get access to our Sunday live session, check the description under this video or check the first comment. And as a reminder, those of you who like and comment under last week's video, we will put your name in a lucky draw and 2 of you who will comment under last week's video will win our masterclass course. More details in the first comment. Coming back to gold. Based on the current structure, one more drop is possible. Is it a tradable move? Yes, it is. Is it a high probability chance move? No, it's not. But we might be surprised Monday morning, market will start to fall from here. If that happens, guys, you go for this trade and you keep moving your stops. If you get a corrective structure, want to push up before the next fall. So as you can see, we are not buying gold at the moment or from current levels. And those of you who remember, our buys were from here. We said November, December, because of seasonality, gold will push up. And look how market behaves from here. Corrective structure, up, pull back, and now we are getting a corrective structure here or part of a corrective structure. Those of you who remember this up wave, this forecast, this seasonality of gold, how we covered during our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions, and even here on YouTube, give us thumbs up and leave a comment. And I believe a lot of you made money trading this upwave anyway. Door CAD, we've got a corrective structure, one more drop, we broke this low with few pips, and then market started to shoot back up. After that, market is pulling back for another push up. One more push up, guys, here is very possible before the next fall. For now, this is how we can see structure will behave. Silver, we've got a corrective structure, a pullback, and then this up wave. What's next? You leave it for now. After this up move, looks like market will correct downwards before the next structure. If we get a corrective wave here, the next move is towards the upside. We will wait for market to correct before we take the next action. Bitcoin, I said to you last week, after this corrective structure, one will push up. We've got this up wave, this drop, and now market is pushing up. This is again a mass. But based on this structure, guys, one will push up and then the fall. The direction is towards the downside. This from trading point of view. Investment point of view, you can invest from these levels or let Bitcoin fall to 15K, 12K, 10K, and you invest again. From trading point of view, the direction is towards the downside. Based on this structure, the next move is towards the downside. S&P 500, we've got a corrective structure here. This was a running flat, one will push up, and then we've got this drop. If market gives us a corrective structure, one more fall is very possible. All depends how the next wave will behave. And by the way, all the indices, guys, are making an interesting structure. All of them will be covered during this Sunday session. I'm repeating, guys, once more, do not miss this Sunday session. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over-risk, do not over-trade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.